Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today I'm playing My Summer Car yet again because this game cannot stop getting my attention. Like it's very easy for me to go and get addicted to a game, and I seem to have been addicted to this game out of all. So here I have moved into the last time I did the My Summer Car volume was very low. It was at maybe 13. That's when y'all could kind of hear me. So welcome back to another video, guys, and we are at Drunk Man's apartment, and here he is. So what I'm doing essentially is living in this apartment with Drunk Man, but there's a little bit of a twist. So you know how if you guys are trying to live in his apartment, he has people come over and get drunk all the time and go out and pass out and make a mess all over the house. So what I've done is put this save. If you go into my summer car editor and you put in moving job, and there's six stages, and the third stage is where you want to be, where he's actually at the apartment, but he doesn't have the table, so therefore he can't sit down and officially relax in his apartment because all the furniture is not in. So I kind of goofed him out a little bit, and this is kind of my apartment. He just sits outside like a hobo outside all the time. So as you guys know, as you guys just saw, as I went by the Satsuma, it does not have wheels or anything on it as of right now. The car still runs. It's just I decided to go and start painting everything. So I'm doing red on white, and I do believe it looks a little bit nicer. And the tires right here, I have the GT tires, which are pretty cool. I took out the headlights and everything to kind of make it a little more dramatic and everything. I also took out the radio to go and give it that little yeah, you're gonna be here for a little while kind of vibe. But the battery on this car is not okay. Like the alternator is not making enough power for it to stay idling for a while. So I had to take off a lot of the modifications, like the lights right here and the radio, because it literally dies immediately. Like if it doesn't have enough gas and it stalls, it's dead right there. So yeah, I fixed that problem. I basically moved into the apartment. I have a lot of parts and tires here. I have my dynamite box with the subwoofers for the car, and also the tint that goes on the back. You guys know at night, it gets really dark in his house. There's only one light. I use this as a night light. It works really well. Here's the radio from the car and from the house. We moved everything out of my house into this apartment, and it actually fits really nicely. I'm surprised at how well it looks in here. But as you guys can see here on this table, there are some of my stock parts on the table, like my air filter, the single barrel carburetor, the rocker cover, and the subwoofer panel, and the stock steering wheel. But on this table, we have some beer and my tools, and this table is all my stock parts that are rusty and all that. So yeah, these are all the parts you can paint, and then these ones are just rusty parts that I don't want to put in my car. So I got, as you guys can see here, I got a couple racing seats. I got maybe 3 stacks of tires in this apartment because there's the stock ones in my room. There's the rally and gravel tires. There's the drag strip tires over by the seat over there. I kind of made it like that, the racing area with the other stock seats. I have more beer out here. I just threw his furniture that I didn't kind of want to put in the apartment out here. And basically, the Satsuma, I decided to go and paint mostly everything. But I feel like now is the best time to go and paint it. But there's one more thing I do want to paint before I go and completely start this motor up again. Because it can still start and idle and all that, and it can still move. The transmission and everything is still intact on this motor. It's just, it's not essentially on the ground, if you know what I mean, with its own wheels. So we're going to take this turbo kit off, and I'm going to go and take the water pump pulley off. That is one that you can go and paint, but yeah, that's just what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to go and paint this. I'm going to paint the water pump pulley white and also paint the other one white. because you can paint in this game. You can paint the pulleys. So I'm gonna go and just get the screwdriver. We're gonna take the alternator belt off. I think we're gonna go and buy a new one actually. Let's go buy a new one first because that alternator belts, they break very easily, and I've had that one for a surprisingly long time. So I'm about ready to go and switch over. You know, that belt is pretty old. It's been on there for a couple of months now, and I drive the car pretty crazy, so the alternator belt is like on its last leg. It squeaks and stuff sometimes. It squeaks a lot, and it just it doesn't. It's no longer reliable, if you know what I mean. So we're gonna drive the Roscoe. The Roscoe is incredibly hard to drive with the steering wheel, so you gotta go and like dump the clutch really hard on this car. But we're gonna go drive this door. I don't know how I flipped the Kermit, but we're gonna go and take this for a little drive. I like every single car is at the apartment, including the septic truck and the Hayosika. So, also the Ferndale is there. Since we are no longer at the house and I have unplugged the phone, we can no longer get calls from Latari warning us about this Ferndale. I've had the Ferndale for about a month and he is not taking my Satsuma. So I believe that he cannot take my Satsuma because he didn't tell me anything. So I drive every car occasionally, like you're supposed to. But my favorite car to drive as of right now is the Roscoe. It's a small little compact car that I love to drive. If it's Monday, he should be open today. We're gonna go and pull the clutch in, slam on the brakes, put this into neutral. Perfect. And we're just gonna leave this car idling. It has no seatbelts or anything in here. That's why this car is a little dangerous to drive. Yeah. It's a little bit harder to drive because it's a little weird with everything. But hold on, I'll be right back.
Onko minä ikinä kertonut minun painiurasta? Joo, minä olin Peräjärven Huluppeen Hookkani. Minun puolujuttakin oli maailman kuulu, mutta menestyksen tiellä on se, kun minun mikkitaajat ei ollut kovin kummosia. Porukka aina rupesi naaramaan, kun minä sanoin, että pistä sinä poika suuta soikemmalle, että minä tervasen sinua ohtaa.
Okay, guys, I'm back. I had to go and mess with my audio equipment. It was a little funky. Yeah. So we're gonna buy this alternator belt placed inside the Roscoe. Head back and
Kiitoksia,
change it.
tervetuloa uudelleen.
Thank you for selling me an alternator belt. Thank you. So I have died. In this game recently off camera. See how hard this thing is to get it to go? Come on, just go. Come on, I don't want to get in the grass and have to drive, so. Slam on it a little bit, get it to go. We should be good. I'm sorry for like the minute of waiting. I had to go and get something. Because I had to go and get my mom's phone because she left it somewhere. She was looking for it, so I found it. So we're gonna go and change out this alternator belt and go and basically finish up the tour of everything. I know I've done a couple tours on this channel recently about my car and all that, but I treat my car very crappy for a 4-cylinder. I force it a lot, but that car can go about 220 kilometers an hour, 240 kilometers an hour. So yeah, it's a pretty fast car for a little 4-cylinder, about 120 miles an hour. Oh, are you serious? Come on. I'm gonna back it back in here. Hold on. Pull in reverse. Ah, you serious, man? Stalled it. Put it back into first. This car is incredibly long, so it's very hard for me to drive it. I'm trying not to stall it. This car is very easy to stall. So for me, I'm doing a pretty good job. Never mind. I talked too soon. I try to keep these cars in order. Okay, this is pretty okay. I'm okay with this. Okay, so I'm gonna open this up. That was a pretty long drive for how far away it was. I could have just used no clip, but hey, I don't want to do it. It's my video. I am surprised on how well the color of this car looks. So, I want to make sure I don't lose this turbine belt because it's very important for my turbo. So, I'm going to go and, can I, thank you. This is in my way. I'm looking for the screwdriver. We're going to go and loosen this bolt right here in the alternator. Before I do that, I kind of do want to charge the battery up a little bit. It's been a little bit on the dead side, you know. I want to make sure I actually have power before I start taking stuff apart, you know. Please tell me I have power. Please tell me I have power. I don't have power. I don't have power. I don't have power. Frick. Where is that battery I moved? It's all the way over there. I'm not willing to change a battery for you guys because I know that one has a good battery. I've been trying to get this stock one to work to make the car look a little more presentable. But hey, it works. I think you are allowed to paint the water pump. We're gonna go move this in here. Okay. Perfect. This is gonna be a pain in the butt to get the belt back on. But hey, I'll be able to get it back on. A little bit of trial and error, I'll be able to get this belt back on. I throw the belts over there because if they're bad, then I want to know what ones are bad, so I keep them by me. I need either a 6. Let's check if it's a 6 or not. Nope, it's probably a 7. Yeah, it's a 7. We're gonna paint this white, make it a little more nicer. I should probably paint it blue with a block, make it look okay. But I want to make them white, so I'm gonna make them white. These spray cans run out like instantly, so I'm gonna take both of them off before I go and just waste this whole spray can. Or just completely drop it. Hold on. Also, the middle finger button is my N button. So whenever I want to go and use no clip, I use Control N, and that pulls up my middle finger. So yeah. I'm looking for a white. White. I don't think they have white. Oh, I got some on the floor right here. It's fine. So try not to drop it through the floor again. That can probably help us out a little bit. But this video is a little bit of maintenance on the Satsuma. Yep, every time I want to do that, I have to see my middle finger, which is a little bit like, please, okay, thank God. Okay, so I'm looking for a 10 to get the other pulley off, and a 10. Nope, it's an 11, I think. I really didn't know you can paint everything, so like a while back I was like, ooh yeah, I can paint my stuff now. Come on. I'm back and over again. I don't want to do a coolant flush. I'm not trying to get that tube. I'm not trying to get my tubes, you know. I swear, if like the water pump's not like available to do that, I'm gonna be mad. Okay, so I believe you're allowed to paint both of them, so let's go. Hello? just get a little closer on the water pump. Okay. Nice. Only one of them was allowed to paint. I'm kind of mad that I had to take the water pump pulley off. I really think that we should be allowed to paint the water pump. It literally is like the depressingest color of them all. E6. I'm looking forward to going putting a lot of the other stuff back in the car. It's not a 6, it's a 7. Forgot about that. Nice. I swear, I get mad at myself sometimes. I can make my videos as long as I want, because I want to see my own videos. I like watching my own videos. I'm going to admit to doing that. Because, hey, my videos are kind of entertaining for myself, because I want to see what I was doing. Like, if I have issues in the future, I can be like, oh yeah, I did that in my video. I should probably take that off, you know? But, open this again. You can go and put the alternator belt on. I want to go closer. Okay, you have to get it at like a certain angle. We gotta put the battery back in and the wheels on, so that's what we're gonna do after. It's as tight as it can go. Usually the belts break easier when they're hella tight, like you go and tighten them up all the way and they're like really tight. So I'm gonna put the supercharger back, I'm gonna put the turbocharger back together. And just put everything back on. Can I paint this? Hold on. If I can paint this, I'm gonna be a little more happier. I can't. Of course I can't. Of course I can't. I didn't mean to paint that. Why? Why? Why to me? Why to me? I really didn't want to paint the fenders. Hold on. Since these are white, if I paint the other one, does it? I'm not trying to paint all this. Alright. Okay, I'm kind of digging the white fenders now, so I'm gonna keep those. What was I putting back together? I had to put this turbo belt back on, or else we wouldn't get any boost. I am lagging a little bit, so I'm gonna close out some stuff real quick. Okay. Or just completely drop everything. I love doing this too. Alright. Close this out. Really, literally like everything is. Where did the belt go? Where did the please, please? Where did this belt go? Oh my god. Who cares? I'm gonna just drive the thing without a turbo then. I'm gonna go and put the wheels back on it. We're gonna drive over to the dump and see if we find it. Yeah, this is like the other parts that I have. I'm digging the white fenders a little bit. You know, it was kind of like a unexpected surprise. I was like, oh, I kind of digging it. I'm looking for an 8mm to go and get this battery off. When you guys are changing batteries, you want to put it the opposite way it was going on. So every time you put the Satsuma battery in, it's always positive first, never negative. So therefore, you would take the negative off first and then the positive. And then you would take the battery off. This battery sucks. So I don't know why I ever put it on my car. It usually works for everybody, but it never works for me anymore. So, hey. Those are the hinges. See, if you guys go and try to put the battery on like this, look. It goes and starts shorting out everything. So, put the positive on first, and then the lights and everything will go on. And then go and put this on. See, it still turns over. Yeah, it runs. Okay, she'll run. I want to make sure everything's tightened over here, because if I start driving and something flies off, I'm going to be mad. Yeah, it looks like everything's spinning freely. You can't even see the other one. Look at it. You literally can't even see the white pulley I put on. Let's see if our boost gauge is reading correctly. Yep, 0 boost. That's correct. So, I'm going to go and pull out a 13. 22 minutes has gone by, guys. 22 and a half now. 22 and a half minutes has gone by since I started recording. And that's how fast time flies by in this game. Like, you'd be like, yeah, you'll be talking about something and then it's just boom. I don't really like the GT wheels, how they show the rust, so maybe if Amos and the developers of My Summer Car could probably make a way to paint all the suspension, I would be a little more happier that the GT wheels look a little more nicer, you know? Yeah, but it's pretty good that this thing is warming up. I'm not putting the radio in here or anything, because I want to save a little bit more weight. But I'm not gonna like start taking door panels off and stuff. This is still gonna be a car. You know, it's still gonna have seatbelts and everything. It doesn't have seatbelts. It has racing harness and all that. So. Um. So. I'm back at it again, playing this game. It's hard, man. It's hard to not play it. It really is. It's a beautiful game. I love it. Yo, Drunk Man is so mad. Look at him. Look at him over there. Where the hell's my table at? I want my table and my umbrella. So I'm gonna put the hood on and everything, and we can go for a drive. Okay. I also took out the nitrous bottle. I don't really want NOS on here. The fender, rear light. Yeah, this is. You're gonna see this thing without a turbo right now. It's pretty lousy. Put this on, put that on, put this on, put this on, and put the ABS on, put this on. Okay. Now it should be able to drive. I might take the screwdriver and everything just in case. I'm not trying to crash, but hey, if someone wants me to die today, I don't think I'm gonna die. I have a racing harness in here. It's not even warm yet. You serious? Why do we not have any gauges reading up here? Okay, there's no wiring going up here. Oh my god. Why, man? There's no wiring, so I don't know how much battery and everything is working. Where is it? I need the wiring mess. Oh, Jesus. Please don't take the car. Frick. Where is it? Is that it? That's it.
Vitun mulkku.
That's what I'm looking for.
Vitun mulkku.
Okay. Worked. How can I not put my harness on? Okay, we're gonna drive this puppy. I love these fur dice. Okay. We have everything. Everything's working. It shorted out for a second there, but yeah, we have pressure from the radiator and the oil. So yeah, that's There is a little bit of weight reduction in this car, but hey. We can take the choke off now, I believe. Surprisingly, the turbo does not make a difference to this car's acceleration. In first gear it does, but like in the high gears like 3 and 4 and 5 and 6, it literally makes no difference whatsoever. Yeah, it does. Never mind. Yeah, we would have been in 4th gear by now with the turbo. A little shaky, but I think we're gonna be okay, man. That thing went up to 9? Wait. 9? Go. I like recording videos like this because I'm not really doing anything. I'm just showing you guys what I do in my spare time. But hey, I'm a pretty good driver. It's when I get up to like 5th and 6th gear in this car, it is literally... What's happening? Why are we all over the place? We just bounced. I don't know what happened. Oh, come on. This thing sucks, bro. Without this turbo, this thing is lame. That thing got up to like 8.5. No, like 800... 8,500 RPM. It's hard to pronounce things when you're talking, but you can write them down in numbers, you know. 85,000 RPM. Okay, we're gonna be... I believe the turbine belt should be in the dump. If you guys are wondering how you get to like the middle of the dump, I just showed you. My next video will be on how to change the oil and everything on the side spinner. Should be stopping very soon. Since this thing is so little, it turns so easily. Hey, the body might be little, but this motor is huge. The motor's little too. Put this thing in neutral. Unbuckle my harness. Get out. Here it is. The turbine belt is right here. These are where all my spray cans go. Okay. Are we having boost? Yeah, we have boost again. Okay. Perfect. That looks good. May look like a mayonnaise, but it's okay. Those are all my dead batteries on the ground, so don't worry about those. So now you guys can really see what this baby packs. Top speed run right now. We're already, look at that. It was just trying to blow through that gear right there. That's what that rattling noise is, what you hear right now. I'm gonna go put this closer to my mouth because if it starts getting loud on the recording, then you guys won't hear anything, and all you guys will see is me driving, and you'll click away from the video. So, think ahead of time, people. I hate this rattling though. It's kind of better without the rattling. Yeah, but you guys see how it climbs faster? The RPMs climb faster with the turbo? Yeah, it's just shooting more power into the motor. Yeah, this is a 150 horsepower motor, and it used to be, help, help, help. It used to be 125. After I put the turbo on, it's like, no, it's not 150, it's 200 horsepower. Because after I put the turbo on, this thing has 100 more horsepower to it. No, it has 75 more horsepower than turbo. I think we lost a part off the motor, but I think we. What was that? Oh God. God, what happened? Did the motor just give out? What just happened? Yo. Are you serious right now? Oh my God. No oil pressure. What happened? Oh my God. Stupid hoe. Huh? Oh my God. What happened? We just cracked the crank? Oh my God. Are you serious right now? You go right here? How did this happen? We're losing oil fast. Did we blow a hole in the motor too? I wonder if we did, and that's why we're losing oil. Did we blow a hole? Of course I blew a hole in the motor. Oh my God. We hit an incline. Did that thing drop in a neutral? Is that why it blew a hole? My God. So since we cannot go anywhere, and I'm gonna rebuild this motor again, thank you guys for watching, and I will probably have another video out by tonight or tomorrow or whenever I feel like dropping a video of me rebuilding this motor because it apparently does not want to stay in this car. It wants to be free. And I'm really confused on what happened. I'm going to go through the footage and I'm going to go back slowly and review everything. But I am literally mind blown that this car just exploded and gets guts went everywhere. Oh my God. I'm going to drop this motor. I'm going to take it to Flatari's. I might just go in my summer car editor and fix it, but this car is toasty. This car is a little piece of toast again. So this car is going to be parked here. I'm going to grab the G Fuel and we're going to drag it all the way over to Flatari's. We don't have any oil pressure or anything. We're also losing coolant from the radiator. Oh my god. Thank you guys for watching. Please leave a like and help me out. This car will not give me a break. Happened again. It's happened to me twice off camera, and I've rebuilt this motor literally 5 times. So it's crazy. I blew a hole in this motor going down an incline. I think I know why it blew up. We were going down the incline and I forgot to shift and it over revved in first gear and it blew the entire motor up. So I'm gonna go through your footage and review it, but thank you guys for watching. I'm so sorry that this video was so long, but this motor is going to be rebuilt again, and it's going to be a very, very hard road from here. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.